My military boyfriend had a family all along. I met this guy online, he seemed perfect. He was in the military, stationed overseas, and his messages were always full of sweet words, promises about a future together. He was charming, and we quickly became inseparable. Long distance was tough, but we made it work. He would tell me how much he loved me, how he couldn't wait for the day he could come home and start a life with me. He'd also talk about how demanding his job was, and sometimes he wouldn't be able to contact me for days at a time, which I understood, of course. Military life is tough. After about 6 months of dating, he told me he'd be going on a long deployment. I tried not to feel too lonely, but I missed him so much. Still, I respected that he needed to focus on his work. He sent me pictures of himself in uniform, and I would get texts from him occasionally, though he was always vague about where exactly he was. I thought nothing of it after all, he was in the military, and secrecy is just part of the deal, right? Then, one day, I get a Facebook message from a woman I didn't recognize. She introduced herself as his wife. She explained that she had just found out he had been seeing me for months. Apparently, he had been juggling 2 lives. He wasn't deployed. He had been living at home with her and their kids the whole time. He had been lying to me about everything. The shock hit me like a ton of bricks. I started going through all our conversations and realized how many inconsistencies there were. The trips he couldn't talk about, the mysterious deployments, the pictures that always seemed to have weird lighting, or backgrounds that didn't match what he told me. It was all a lie. He wasn't a hero serving his country, he was just a man with a wife and a family, playing a game. I confronted him, and he didn't deny anything. He tried to play the victim, saying he didn't mean to hurt me, but he wasn't ready to leave his family. He was just confused. The audacity. He even tried to beg me not to tell his wife, saying she'd never believe me. The whole thing shattered me. I cut him out of my life completely. I even sent the wife all the evidence I had of his double life, and she thanked me for being honest with her. I later found out she filed for divorce. Moral of the story: if something feels off, trust your gut. No one in the military should be keeping secrets about who they are or where they are. And never, ever get involved with someone who's already got a family.